Hi, welcome back to the Sugar Freedom Kitchen. I'm Catherine Best Gordon. Today I'm excited because I'm going to make sugar-free chocolate kisses. We could call them keto kisses, we could call them freedom kisses, but at any rate, it's a wonderful way for you to get chocolate back into your life on a sugar-free or ketogenic nutrition plan. What I have purchased is, we have Safeway here in California, and I got a bar of their unsweetened baking chocolate. I went ahead and made half the batch already, and that's already in the freezer, so it'll be ready to take out and show you the finished product. The other reason why I make a half a batch, and this is half of the bar, is these are delicious and they shouldn't trigger you. They don't trigger me. But when I'm making a treat like this and my family, they don't need to follow a sugar-free strategy, I don't want to make too many of these treats because I do stay pretty much with real food, whole foods, my proteins, my fats, my above ground vegetables, and these are for special occasions or craving occasions when you just feel like you want something. And if you're dealing with cravings and if you have these strategies in place, get to the grocery store, get these ingredients, make the sugar freedom or the ketogenic version of what you desire. Don't cheat, you don't have to cheat. All right, let's get started. So I have created my own double boiler. I highly recommend that you do the same thing. I have a small saucepan with water on the burner. Let me show you. So you want some water in it, obviously. I've got a couple of cups of water in it, but you don't want the water so high that it's gonna touch the bottom of the bowl, all right? So I've got this I've got it on 4, so it's gonna get quite hot, but it's not gonna get up to boiling. It could get up to boiling, I'll just turn it down. And see this bowl, and I'm gonna do everything in this one bowl, goes right over the top, and then everything's gonna go in that bowl. We're gonna melt the chocolate, we're gonna do all the work into that bowl. We begin, how do we start? We begin by getting our chocolate and my serrated knife. Here it is, and we're gonna break up the chocolate. All right, Catherine, move everything over. There we go, back it up. There it is. So now you can see this a little bit better. It's pretty obvious what you're gonna do. You're gonna break it up in little pieces, and then you're gonna chop it up. Serrated knife, nice and easy. Nice and easy. This chocolate's been sitting out for a while. It hasn't been in the refrigerator, so pretty easy to chop. And chop. Here's my method. There we go. And there it is. That should do it. Flexible, in it goes. So the bowl is going on top of the saucepan. See how it covers the whole pan so the steam doesn't get out? And then in this goes. And we're gonna mix as it melts. All right, I'm gonna bring the camera a little closer now. There we go. And I'm right here, and it'll melt, and I will stir. I am using a metal spoon because the chocolate won't really stick to the metal spoon, and the handle's not gonna get too hot. And that's melting. Let's go through our ingredients, okay? So the next ingredient is coconut oil. I used the last of my coconut oil making the other batch, so I'm gonna substitute butter instead. And so this is gonna call for a tablespoon of coconut oil for this smaller batch. And I'm gonna go ahead and use butter instead. Oh, where's my tablespoon? Where is it? Here's one. Got it. And so I'm gonna start stirring the chocolate. Ooh, it's starting to melt. can hear the water boiling. I'm going to turn it down. There, 3, 2. And tablespoon of butter, because I ran out of coconut oil. There we go. Whoops. Hold it still. Use a hot pad. There we go. Just a little more. This is a dark chocolate. If you want it a little bit milder, a little bit more cream, a little bit more butter. Don't leave the spoon sitting in there, it'll get too hot. Stir, stir, stir. Okay, I got my spoon rest right there. Got my hot pad. Watch that steam, it could burn you, be careful. Oh, glasses. Here we go. Next ingredient. Ooh, half a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. I've got the wonderful Watkins pure vanilla extract, the real stuff, right? There's a lot of imitation out there. Look at the little bottle, it's so cute. All right, in it goes. Oh, that's a 1/4 teaspoon. I need a 1/2 teaspoon, so I'll just use two of these. I can add. Oh, there's the little precious bottle. 1, 2, 2, 2. Not too much, just the right amount. Oh, it's so cute. All right, so the next thing after that is going to be 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, which is not a lot, just a bit. All right, I'm gonna do it over this. There we go. And I'm gonna stir. And I hear it boiling under there, melting the chocolate beautifully. Don't worry, I'll bring the camera in and get a good shot of this. Ah, wonderful how that works. Readjust, like that. So easy. Actually easier than using the microwave because now everything is going in that bowl. All right, and then 2 tablespoons of heavy cream. 1. Oh, I love keto, don't you? Because when we go keto, we get to use heavy cream. Got my other spoon here, so I can get all the cream and all the butter out of there. Spoon number 2. Spoon number 1. Oh, mix, mix, mix. Oh, beautiful. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat down to low because it's definitely boiling now. Oh gosh, it's so creamy and gorgeous. But you're aware there's no sweetener in here yet, right? If you tasted this, ooh, it would be bitter and dark, right? Okay, sweeteners. We're going to use both liquid stevia. I'm using the English toffee flavor. You could use chocolate or vanilla, whatever flavor you wanted. And then we're also going to be using a stevia extract blend, and this is stevia extract blended with erythritol. It tastes a little bit better. Not too much sugar alcohol. Of course, erythritol is a sugar alcohol. You may choose to use something else. This works for me. It doesn't trigger me. It tastes nice and sweet. It's a good blend. So we've got on this for our stevia, we're going to use a 1/2 teaspoon of this. So this is 1/4 teaspoon. There's 1/4. Watch out for the steam. And there's 1/2. All right. Do not want to steam your skin. Be careful. Next, we have, so we want a tablespoon of the powdered stevia mix. And I've counted it for you. I added it up and I have packets here. So that's going to be 8 packets. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8, all right? And I find it works best if I go 2 at a time. 2. 4. Readjust my bowl. And of course I can take it off of the heat if I want to, but I think I'm fine. Simmering in there. Don't want it to burn all the way off. So make sure you assemble your ingredients. All right. Mix, mix. Hot pad. Careful because of the steam. And I've got it mixed, and I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat off. Okay, something else that's really cool about this is that I've turned the heat off, but we still got hot water underneath that, so it's going to keep it warm while I mix and stir. So that's all of the ingredients. We've got the chocolate, the coconut oil, I substituted butter, vanilla extract, salt, heavy cream, liquid stevia, and powdered stevia. That's everything. And I'm going to mix that up. So you are going to need wax paper. I know. One thing that you probably don't have in the house, right? You could also, if you have parchment paper, you could, I think, just put it off on a plate and it would come up pretty easily. But just to make sure that it doesn't stick, if you're, going out and buying the ingredients for this, go ahead and get the wax paper. All right. That is all mixed and stirred up. So I'm going to grab my hot pads and bring it over to you. There we go. Nice and easy. And there it is. That's how it looks. All melted and ready to go. All right, so go ahead and set that down. Get all my other goodies out of my way. The empty jar of coconut oil included. All right. And mix it one more time. And it's nice and smooth and creamy, so it's going to be very easy to drop onto the wax paper. So I'm going to get out old-fashioned dinner plate. They used to be this size. I'm afraid it's a little bit chipped, but it's the perfect size for the amount of kisses that I'm going to have. And so there it is. There's my chocolate. I'm going to get out the wax paper. And enough to cover that. And this is going to make, let me count how many it made. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So half of the batch is going to make 9 candies. Of course, you could use smaller scoops if you want to get a dozen candies, or larger if you want to get 6. But once again, remember, the reason that I am making just half of the chocolate bar and making this much is that so there won't be just lots and lots of candy, right? Lots and lots of chocolate. I want a moderate amount. So here's the technique. I have my secondary spoon, and here we go. So spoon number 1, and so I'm about half a spoonful. And I'm just gonna push, and the little up and down movement gives it that kiss movement. All right, let's move the camera. There we go. Let's get nice and close. All right. And I'm getting it off the spoon. And just a little bit of this up and down movement gives it that kiss look. And off the spoon, up and down movement. A little bit too much there. Off the spoon. And you see that? That makes that little kiss. I guess you'd call these drop chocolates. I think I will call them keto kisses. Keto chocolate kisses. Up and down movement. Oh, that's a small one. Let's make it a little bigger. There we go. I will say the ones that I made with the coconut oil and a little bit less cream, I made the last batch that way, were a little bit stiffer. They stood up a little bit more. I don't really care. I'm more interested in the taste than the shape. Oh, there's a good one. And like anything, if you practice, you're gonna get better at this, and you're gonna get better at making them pretty. Getting the little peaks on them. So I got a few more out of this. There we go, last one over here. It's gonna be a small one, but that's okay. So there it is, ta-da! I'm gonna set these aside. I'm gonna pull the other one out of the freezer. Here it comes. Oh boy! Look at that! Oh, I excited the dogs. Here come the puppies. Here they come. Hey, Dimitri. Oh, I am so glad I see the dogs. This is really important. If you're going to use xylitol, correct? Xylitol is dangerous for dogs. Don't let them get a hold of it. I'm not quite so sure about erythritol. Let's just assume that isn't good for them either. So, and of course, chocolate is not good for dogs. So keep these away from the dogs. And I know I should be better about keeping the dogs out of the kitchen, but sometimes they run in. So look, 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 look. Here they are, frozen. They've been freezing for about an hour. And I'm going to, ooh, this is the nicest one here. I'm gonna peel off the nicest one. All right, so nice and easy. See why the wax paper is helpful? Get the wax paper. Just get the wax paper. You'll be glad you did. Oh, they're awesome! Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? Cute, cute, and delicious? Hey! Oh, wow, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna taste it. Here we go. Oh my gosh, you gotta make these. Very, very sweet top note, then chocolatey, then super dark. Especially if you're a fan of dark chocolate. Wow, that is so good. And of course you could chop up some nuts and mix them in here. Oh my gosh. I kid you not, that is really good. Very rich, very dark. This batch might be milder. There's a little bit more butter and a little bit more cream in it, but oh my goodness, these are good. The recipe, as I'm gonna write it out, the recipe is going to be exactly what I did here. So this is going to be a dark chocolate, nice and firm. Let me pull up another one of these so you can see it. Oh yeah, see how that's, you know, really easy to pick up and eat and all that good stuff. So there it is. Wow, definitely something that you could serve to company people who are off of sugar. Wow, that was fun. I hope that you enjoyed watching half as much as I enjoyed making these lovely chocolates for you. Oh gosh, enjoy life. Make the foods that you love. You know, usually I'm sticking to the standard, my proteins and my above ground vegetables, but every once in a while, so lovely to make a ketogenic treat, a sugar freedom treat. So like, share, please share this video, share this recipe, and come back, do some workouts with me, and come back to the Sugar Freedom channel. If you want to sign up for newsletters and recipes that come through printed, you can go to sugarfreedom.com/blog. That will take you to a page that's got a quiz on it. You can sign up for the quiz, and then you're going to get a meal plan, and then you can get more printed materials. And of course, you can get the Sugar Freedom program at sugarfreedom.com. Thank you for all of the people who have recently got the program, and of course, thank you to all of the subscribers. This is not, at this point, this is not a, a big channel. We're at about 395. So every subscriber really means a lot to me, and just happy to share my cooking and my training with you. Okay, bye for now. See you back here in the Sugar Freedom Kitchen.